129:14. Dedicated to Billy Jolly. There were probably more than one of them too. This one happens to be a friend of Jeff Whitehawk in this time period. He was sure, and that's okay. I mean, people choose sides all the time. It's how they deal with the confliction that is most important. He's pretty damn sure Barack Obama is a real scoundrel, determined to destroy all things. And I don't see it that way. He had a friend of his on Facebook talking to him. Remember when there was a drill sergeant? You didn't, no matter what, the dude always won. That is how, societies get built, actually. But, people above the drill sergeant don't bully him. They just say, you want a job? Do what you do for me. And, I'll make you profitable. That's a way of saying it, ain't it? But, they can, so can, what the hell they call that? Looney Farm. They tried to send me there, or were going to, in my head. Like, if I do this, they will have good reason to say you are a total lunatic and totally ruin your world. Do you really want to do it? No, I didn't do it. How do you do that? But nonetheless, it has the same effect. For a captive, you're captive to the society you're living in at the moment. Play by our rules or leave. One way or the other, and there's many societies, but they all do the same thing. We're after terrorists, they're messing with ours. They think we're messing with theirs, dude. They've been around a lot longer though. They do the same thing to the neighbors, they're always trying to be totally dominant. You can't. There's always going to be somebody to grow up and take over your setup. Kind of sounds old, but it's still true. A lot of them think they outgrown it. Will always be in control. Rothschild. If I control a country's money, I control everything, no matter who's in power. Okay, but if they don't like you, you're in big trouble. Be smart about it if you're going to do that. And they think they're being really smart about it. In nature, as in movies, as in life, eventually things get found out about. We're pretty intense at the moment as humans, some of us. Some of us ain't supposed to get the chance, nonetheless. Some of us just never gonna be that, we all different characters. You gotta be. Life couldn't be if there wasn't every different kind of character it had to be to make it what it is at the moment. Is that not true? Ooh, that's a question I dare you answer. Anybody. Not just Mama Hen, but you're pretty much gonna be the only one to come see me first. Cool if you think about it. You see, I just flow. sure by now Bobby will be bored with us, so... but I'm still going to talk about the aspect of, you know, is Barack Obama a real scoundrel? Worse than Nixon? Blah, blah, blah. Sure, he didn't make it better overnight. I really have a thing about, if you study somebody's past from the day they're born, as to what they've been doing, how they've been living, etc., etc., you get a pretty good idea of what they're going to be doing if they ever get power, if that's what they seek. Very, very difficult to do way back when, and not so hard now. And a lot of us, including me, have kept a diary and expecting never to be useful to anything other than I need to tell Daddy on paper or on the video or on recorder, hey Dad, this is what I'm doing. This is what diary's for to me. I put it out there. You know, I have nothing to do with it. I certainly don't think anybody's going to come kill me for what I do. Not yet. But, you know, so I would just like, if you look at any president and what they did and where they came from, you're going to get some clue. And I was also thinking, you know, not that it would never happen. I don't even have enough time in this place. But to be president and not have either I don't fucking care, you know, I hate you, which is a big shield that you cannot penetrate, or there's so many people on both sides. I suppose if it's successful, it kind of works out. You kind of shield yourself from all the negative attacks. We think you're a scoundrel. This is what they're telling me. And hooray, 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 you know, we dig what you're trying to do. Except I don't even know they say that. But, you know, at least we dig you. So they have either hate whoever's in charge or love them. And a lot of them nowadays, and probably always, if I can't do it discreetly, and they can't be parasites upon her. And eventually they get around to reaching the numbers that you cannot impregnate or steal or pretend you're the same. Numbers are infinite, so yeah, that can't be done. Yeah, that brings me to numbers are everything again. If Daddy didn't create them, they wouldn't be. That life can be, what a fucking big equation. Life equals, it ain't MC squared or nothing. They'll always a lot of it. He might have made it as simple as 2. Most likely 3, but what can you do with 3? Especially if you can utilize what you did with 3. If you can utilize what you did with 3, and you can utilize what you did with that, doesn't it become infinite? Yes, it does. Another one, Tanya Haynes, shared a link. Thousands of Muslims slaughtered on the shore and nobody cares. Well, I think a lot of the rest of the world, I care, so you know, but my question was why? Hitler had a reason, in his own mind at least, for why he needed to annihilate the Jews. He thought they were monsters, you know. Half and half, you know. Most things half and half. The Jews that left did an awesome job. I'm proud of them. definitely the question. Why did he kill him? And then I said, it's always a reason. Good, bad, rarely in between do we kill people unless we're going to eat them. We don't eat each other. God allows us in and Satan gobbles us up. But you ain't going to one of the other places once you done lost your body. And I asked Lenora Sorber if she had done any interpretations on the Book of Revelations. I've seen a bunch of them. Most of humanity prefers to, and this is good, I'm not saying it's not, but this is how to get to where I'm not mad at you later. Just the way I look, it's supposed to mean something. Yeah, well, it's winter time. I can turn that down by now. Yeah, less than 5 minutes out, under 32 or under 0 in European centigrade. When it gets down below freezing, I'm totally wearing a lot of layers, but even so. Oh, and then when I go in, at least it doesn't take long to warm up, but you know what it does? It does. It takes longer to warm up than it does to cool down. 5 minutes and I'm frozen, 10 minutes and I'm warmed up. It holds into the clothes. You walk in and you still feel the ice shell on you. Typically I take it off, and when I get back to it, it's still cold because it doesn't have me warming it up. Yeah, I gotta get back to Shopper's Advantage, and the other thing they hooked me on. We'll give you $20 towards your current purchase if you agree to try us out for $1. It was only supposed to be one, it ended up being 2. And then if you don't cancel it, it's $15.99 a month. And we're going to offer you products that you can probably get locally on sale. Everybody does that now. But it sounds like a big company. Sounds like. I got to get back to them before they take my money. I should never let them get the hook in the mouth. Oh yeah, to get the $20 that they were offering, we're gonna send you one because you just did this. Yeah, they lied. You didn't send me a check. You sent me a form. Fill it out. Include a copy of the receipt. Yeah, not everybody's gonna have one of those through the mail nowadays. You gotta have a printer. Not everybody's got one of those. But I suppose if they had a computer, they might have a printer. Nonetheless, and if they don't, then they're not going to be buying enough to make it worth giving you $15 a month to save a couple of bucks on items that they could probably get locally. So you really got to cancel this. Within a 5-mile stretch is how they probably rate values. Where I'm living at ain't in the middle of a big city that's rich, and I was in the middle of a poor city for 10 years. Got robbed a few times. Yeah. I don't think that's happening out here, but it could. But they find a way to rob me. I just got to make sure I at least attempt that I can print and copy and send. If they screw me, Better Business Bureau. $15 a month isn't going to kill me, but they made it $30, and that ain't going to kill me. But, hey, You didn't. What is not what you sold me. Yeah, that happens a lot. Smoke. Nah, I'm supposed to quit. But yeah, I did that twice. And then I met Van, and I haven't been able to do it the third time yet. She did. You get some of my nerves a lot, but most of the time we get along. Yeah. It's still talking. Oh, yeah, I'm still talking. It's still recording, I think. Oh, 1 minute left. I'm going to pitch Lenora Sarver again. At that particular moment, I was really curious to see what she would see if she was interpreting the revelations. It's good to start at the beginning. It is, totally. In fact, you have no choice. How many want to try and interpret the revelations? I'm out of beer. In fact, I am out of beer. Oh, crappers. Great. Let's get another one. But I got less than 30 seconds. Whitehawk loves you. I hope you can do the best you can. A lot of you ain't gonna understand why until you're dead. But you'll meet me. Or someone like me.